Golf is a truly unique game. When things are going well, it's really easy. When it's hard, it feels like I'm in quicksand and I keep going down and down, and you question if you're ever coming back again. But now I realize there's always a way to escape.
How's that one?
Slow like a turtle.
I'll look at this real quick. I think in the downswing, we can still just feel like you squeeze that just a little bit longer. So that should definitely help with your pulse. You can feel like the rib cage is kind of going that way as this kind of pinches into you a bit. There you go. It says, great work. AI approves of your swing right now.
Yeah. As a golfer, you could be the #1 ranked player in the world and you know that you could be a little bit better at this. You know, it doesn't matter if my swing looks perfect, like it needs to perform. I won my first professional event when I was 14, and then everything escalated very quickly.
Lydia Ko. You'd better get used to hearing her name.
What a performance by a 16-year-old girl.
So many remarkable achievements at such a young age.
I ended up being the youngest ever world #1. It was pretty surreal. But then I started playing very questionable golf.
Oh, disaster for Ko at the 13.
I was hitting the ball so bad.
Wow.
That is not good.
Not a good shot by Lydia Ko.
I was just embarrassed because I was like, no professional golfer should be playing like this. I just wanted it to be over. My parents are both from Korea. We moved to New Zealand when I was 6. I didn't even speak English then. I only knew 4 letters of the alphabet, and I knew it as A, B, D, C. My mom, she would drive hours, just us two, for her to drive me to the tournament and caddy for me. She sacrificed literally her life to be out here with me. My nickname was Little Buddy Shrimp because I was the smallest one in the team. As I got bigger, my former teammates were like, oh, you're more like King Prawn. My sister also got involved and became part of the team. So it is like a family business, you know, we're all kind of invested in doing it together. When I was younger, winning came very natural and easy. It's hard to say that I was a child prodigy, but those were some of the labels attached to my name.
Lydia Ko has played better than the rest, no doubt about it.
Her short game really is so mature, way beyond her 15 years.
But as I got older, I realized it's really hard to just be consistently in contention all the time. I just felt like there were so much expectations on me. So when I started not playing well, I felt a lot of pressure. I was hitting these duck hooks left. I would get to the tee box, look down the fairway, and my heart would just beat so fast. All I can think of is, am I gonna hit it left? I feel like I'm gonna hit it left. And then I talk myself into pretty much making the ball go left. I look down at my ball, I'm like, okay, I close my eyes and maybe if I hit, it will be okay.
Well, this is turning dangerously left.
We couldn't see it.
I think that was probably one of the toughest mental, times of my life. I felt I was really struggling. But then COVID happened.
There's some scary things going on all around the
A
globe.
cascade of cancellations across major sports tournaments.
Coronavirus.
For me, it was actually not the worst news to not play. I had been on the run, go, 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 since I was so young. There's a stick. Guy loves a stick. And it was the first time in my career where I had no choice but to take time for myself. I wanted to reassess and be like, okay, how can I utilize this time to be a better golfer when I come back?
3 reps.
I started spending more time in the gym, getting myself stronger.
Yeah, nice.
And it was a great reset. I realized all the external factors, the rankings, the awards and the labels really wasn't that important. It doesn't matter whether people say that I'm the best of this, generation. What matters the most is how good I am playing now.
Impeccable.
By the time we started playing again, I was at a better mindset without putting expectations on myself.
Once again, Lydia Ko is a champion.
Real emotion here.
And I became world number 1 again.
Lydia Ko has never looked better.
I had an unbelievable year. And I even got married. So it was just like all the stars aligned. But after that, I started noticing that my game was not that sharp. I was hitting some shots that was starting to kind of bring that itch of that anxiety back in me.
That is an incredibly bad shot.
I think it's probably never gonna get any easier. But at the same time, you also build up scar tissue that comes with experience. Oh my gosh, that was... Okay, we never get it right the first time around anyway.
A lot of golfers, if they have an extremely good year, they chase that rather than just trying to do the little things that will allow you to get to those levels. Again, it's kind of like, okay, well, I need to be this good. It's like you don't. You just need to keep doing what you're doing. You're already that good.
First time's a charm. With golf, I think we all know that it's not great all the time, and I think with this team, I feel like we can kind of overcome it together, even if there is a little bump along the way.
And if you look at her career path, it was very much like it's a lot of highs, lows, but she always comes back up.
Veteran play. Cruising. Win number 20.
After I won the Tournament of Champions in 24, you're like, okay, we truly are moving in the right direction, and that was just in time for the Olympics. And I won the gold medal. It was a dream come true moment.
Lydia is the 35th member of the LPGA's Hall of Fame.
I was literally on cloud 9.
From New Zealand, Olympic champion Lydia Ko.
When I think about my career, I feel very grateful.
It's a beauty. Absolute beauty.
And I hope that I can kind of hand down the torch and grow the game for the next generation that's coming up.
Poetry in motion.
And the fairy tale just won't end.
The AIG Women's Open Champion is Lydia Ko.
Looking back, it's a career that I should be very proud of. And I am more proud of myself now than then because I've gone through my ups and downs. Golf has given me so much.